Alright, so I got some Kratom seeds in, and I wanted to do a video on how to plant them and grow from seed, but I was just so excited that I didn't think of it until halfway through. These here, this is a little container of seeds I bought, already kind of separated. They're very small, and this, kind of your run-of-the-mill, like, store-bought greenhouse planter. It's just peat moss. You fill it up with water, whatnot. I just have a soft plastic knife that's a little damp. I'm just dipping it into the seed and then just kind of spreading it out on top. I was going to be a little bit more conservative, but I really didn't even realize quite how small that they are. And about 50, and as you can see, it's way more than 50. And also prepared for this, I have just a water bottle. I poked holes in the cover so that I can water and wet the seeds themselves. What are you doing, you old creature? Yeah? Oh. Doo-doo-doo. And the instructions say to try to keep it at 80 degrees with the lid closed until we get plants that are kind of 2 nodes big at least. And that's when we can, feed it and start doing a little bit more stuff with it. But we don't want to give it too much too early. We want to keep the lid closed so it's nice and moist and humid. And I want to keep the temperature up. Because this guy says 80, but I've read everything from, like, if you really want them more to sprout, you're going to want like 90 degrees plus. So I'm not sure how I'm going to keep it that warm at night, but for now, during the day, they're going to go in my garage under some grow lights where I keep the plants a lot. They're still outside in the sun a good amount. I did get one comment about at that age they shouldn't have a lot of sun, and while that's probably true for young plants, the plants that already have growing are not. They're quite old. They are clones. So these, when these start growing, that would likely be 100% correct. We are not going to want to put these under direct light for quite a while. Alright. So this is a planter of 36 little spots. I bought 50 seeds, but each one has like 10 seeds in it. So guy hooked this up. It's good. Here's my little watering, just so I can get the seeds a little wet in there. I already put in like most of the water that it needs for the pea pods. They're expanded. I already opened them up and just all around got them ready to go. So now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more water on top. And by everything that I've seen, read, watched, we don't need to cover the seeds really. We just want them over the top, moist, and like a lot of plants germinate in the dark, these germinate in the light. So that's why I'm going to have them kind of out with the light on them, nice and warm. Alright, so I got my fancy lid. I'll pop it on. Grab. So I'm just so excited I'm being retarded. No, that's just it. Going a little tighter. Alright, so for right now I have them under my pretty ghetto light setup. But for right now this setup is just for kind of supplemental light. I have kind of a mix of bulbs. I've got some nice LED grow lights, multi-spectrum. I have some full spectrum, just kind of regular lights. And I have a compact fluorescent, and I have a bigger compact fluorescent coming, which should give us plenty of extra light so that we're a little bit more ready to go when I'm outside. I'm about to move these plants outside. As you can see, they're doing pretty decent. Some of the old, like cut in half crappy leaves are falling off, but we're having an exceptional amount of new growth under these. That one has another one coming. So overall, everything's good. I'm about to move these outside into kind of where they can get a little bit of shade and sun. And these will sit under a grow light. And hopefully we get some sprouts. Alright, thanks guys. Keep in touch.